Hey guys, how's it going? We are at Wyntour Gardens. I have not been here in probably about a year. So I am excited to go in. They have their fall sale going on right now. We're gonna see what we can get. And I'm hopeful I find some good stuff. I would like to find some ornamental kale. This is usually the place that I can find some beautiful ornamental kale. Let's go see what we can find. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can find. We're already seeing fall color, of course. They always had such beautiful selections. This place is about 45, 50 minutes away from me, so I have a hard time coming out this way. Some pretty wire vine. I don't see a price on it, but these mums are $6.99. The last time that I came here, all of this was under construction still. They were in the middle of putting in the fountain here, and it looks like it's all done, and it looks so good. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty. Oh, that's so beautiful. Looks like they're just getting it started to get planted up, so they must have finished recently. And then look at, this is the other side. They have a hibiscus fully submerged in water. That's super interesting. I didn't know that that was a possibility. Oh, look at the koi. This is a beautiful, beautiful pond. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back this way because this is where you enter. See, look, they have all kinds of pretty stuff. Look at, if I was doing a Halloween one, the black and the orange, that would be perfect in a variety pack. How much are these? I don't need one of these. No price again. Look how many pansies they have. Gosh, they have such a good selection. Ooh, these are pretty. These look like they look like antique shades, but this says the classic pink shades. There's so many. And it goes all the way down to the very bottom. Okay, I saw some really pretty orange cone flowers. Oh, they have their prices right there. Annuals, 4-inch size are $8.99, and the 6-packs are $5.99. Perennials quartz are $8.99, and purple winter quartz are $10.99. 6-packs are $5.99. So these are $8.99 each. Feels like kind of a lot of money. Feels very expensive. These are really, really pretty though. These ones, this orange color is stunning. I might grab a couple of these to tuck in around the greenhouse in a container, see if I can keep them alive that way. This is really cool. I really like this piece. I wonder if there's a price on it. Oh, there is. It's probably so expensive. She is $2,250. Spicy. Oh, look, they have this one. This is the same one that I saw at, not Magnolia, at the plant barn. But the plant barn one had the copper on the edges there. This one is $1,600 though. So pricey. They still have lots of annuals. $10.99 each. Gosh, it feels so expensive. Super Tunia Giant Pink. I've never even heard of that. I mean, they are quite massive. Super Tunia Giant Pink. Interesting. Who is this one? Looks like they're dealing with the same issue that I'm dealing with. This is Bermuda Beach. Oh, love Bermuda Beach. They have so many Rebecca. Oh, look, this is the Indian Summer. I bought some of the seeds for this one. That's really pretty. They're $17 a piece. They are really pretty though. Yeah, the Indian Summers. Look how big that is. 17. I think I do want to grab a couple of these though. I would love some of these tucked in around the greenhouse right now. Okay, I'm really looking for ornamental kale. I don't think I'm seeing it. Lots of fall veggies, but no big ornamentals. Yeah, I don't want any 6-pack pieces. So I just asked them and they don't have Look at this penstemon. They don't have any big ornamental kale. This penstemon really pretty when it's not even blooming, which is what penstemon does for me. It doesn't bloom. $17. Some nepeta. Who is this one? Is this Junior? Nope, this is Walker's Low. So I will say I am getting pickier and pickier about what I buy right now for the garden. I'm really annoyed that I really like these wax leaf privets because I really despise privet trees and we have so many of them. 10 feet tall, 6 feet wide. But I do like how this one looks. It's very pretty, but I don't want another privet. I do want to see, what is this? Paper bark maple. Huh, I've never seen them so short before. 25 feet tall, 20 feet wide. These guys are so small. They're $145 each. Ooh, that's a lot for a little guy. That doesn't even come up to my chest. I did just find some Virginia creepers. So they have some really big ones and they're kind of expensive. I don't want to pay this much for them. They're $46 and they look a little bit sad, rough right now. So I think I'm going to pass on that one. But I did find a small one right there and this one's $25, which still feels like a lot of money. But I really do think, I was looking between Virginia creeper and Boston ivy, and I think I'm going to go with Virginia creeper. Yeah, so I think this is what we're going to grab, is one of these guys today, $25, more than I wanted to pay for it, but I still do think it's really beautiful. I did also see this, which I thought was cool. It is a Lacy Hearts false hydrangea vine, 15 feet tall. It's $52 and it's variegated. It's really interesting. But I feel like, don't false hydrangea vines get taller than that? It says that its self-clinging stems slowly reach 10 to 15 feet tall. Hardy in zones 6 through 9. I really do like this. I like the variegation on it. I think that's really pretty. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, and that might be something that I come back for at a later date. $53 though. I am kind of remembering why we stopped coming here now. It's so expensive. You're paying for the experience while you're here, which, I mean, it's a beautiful nursery, and so I totally get paying for the experience. But prices are a little bit steeper than I would like to pay for things. So if I grab anything today, it's probably just going to be the Virginia creeper today. I am finding Japanese anemones. Let's see if I can find the one that I want. Okay, so they have two varieties. It looks like they have a Japanese anemone called Whirlwind, which is this one right here, which gets white blooms on it. You can see there's a white bloom over there. And then there's another one called, it's Pretty Lady Diana, and it stays smaller. It has more pink blooms. You can see one of the blooms forming. So the blooms are smaller. The whole plant is a little bit smaller. I think I'm gonna just wait and order the one that I really want online. What's this one? The one that I want is called like Swans something. I don't know the name of this one. I'm gonna order the one that I really want online because it's very specific, the one that I want. It's like a lavender color, and then it has like lavender backs to it, so the front and the back are really pretty. But like most Japanese anemones, the back of them are okay, but they're not like, I mean, it's not even okay. They just look like the back of a flower. The swan one that I want is stunning on the back also. What I am noticing though is that this place has a lot of wildlife, like a ton of wildlife. It's so much fun. I'm seeing some frogs, I saw the fish, I'm seeing lots of different birds here. So I do really enjoy that. And they also have a lot of water here too, so that's helpful. And this place is pretty big, so I mean there is lots to see, and it is nice because you can come here and get a lot of inspiration. So it is a whole vibe that you're coming here for. What are these? Are these grapes or are these These are English ivy. $28? No, $28 for an English ivy is crazy. Don't do that. There's some ground covers though. Ooh, there's some really pretty ones. I like this. This is mini blue isotoma. This is mini blue isotoma. That's really pretty. There is blue star creeper right there. There is mini white isotoma there. Lots of creeping jennies. And then some wire vine and some other things over there. They have a ton of roses too. They usually have about 1 million David Austins, but then they sell them pretty quickly. This place is usually full. of David Austins. Our David Austins, it looks like, are $56 a piece. This is where I think I got my tree rose from, my first one. It's beautiful. Yeah, look, they've got a ton of tree roses right over here. This place also has a really, really just great selection of just trees. Tree roses, absolutely massive. They've got really tall ones. Tree roses, the tallest one, are $95. But the selection of trees that they have here is really, really nice. I want to see what kind of dogwoods they might have here, because I really want to get a dogwood for our garden. I'm thinking maybe the wedding cake one, probably, possibly. They've got big maples. Oh, so we have an October Glory maple, and I wish that I had planted a different variety. Fall Fiesta maple. So ours, the orange of the October Glory, it turns more like a dull red color, and it's not like a super vibrant red. I don't know the variety that I wish that I had planted, but I do wish that we had planted something else. Like the red that we have is like, it just kind of looks like this. It's not like super vibrant, you know? Like that's pretty, but it's just kind of dull. This is Brandywine. Okay, I'm still in the trees, and this is something that I have actually been thinking about. This is the Emerald Centennial. It's a sweet gum. And I've always loved sweet gums, and they get really, really beautiful fall color, like a yellow-orange color. They're really pretty, and this one is a columnar one. It's not columnar, but it is more columnar. It only gets 12 feet wide and quite tall. Hardying zones 5 through 9, and it's $138, which for a tree, I mean, this is a pretty tall tree already. Like this is eye level with me, and this thing, it would be some pretty instant impact in the garden. I think it's got to be at least 12 feet tall. I'm gonna do some research while I'm here, because there's some that do and some that don't get the sweet gum balls, which they don't bother me. I know that they do bother some people, because I mean, if you trip on them, they're a little bit dangerous. But I don't think that the Centennial one gets the sweet gum balls, which would be fine by me. Like this one right here is Festival, and this one does get the sweet gum balls. Let me look it up and make sure. Okay, I was looking it up, and I couldn't quite figure out if this one is seedless. So I'm gonna pass on it, also because it is 12 feet wide. I mean, it's very small for a sweet gum tree, but while I was looking up some information about it, I found one on a company called Fast Growing Trees. Would love your input on it. I've never ordered from Fast Growing Trees before. They have one called Slender Silhouette, and it only gets 6 feet wide. That would be even better for my garden, especially if I can still get that fall color, and it only takes up 6 feet. I can easily do that. So if you've ordered from Fast Growing Trees, let me know, because I would love to know. I've heard mixed reviews sometimes. Yeah, I found it on there, and it seems like it's actually a pretty good price. It's a 6-foot tree, and it's like $140, so more expensive than this is, but I can get exactly what I would want for the space. And right now I'm looking at it, and there's like a 25% off coupon thing, so that might be worth it. They also have some really beautiful ginkgos. Okay, come here for trees. They have a great selection of trees. They have a really beautiful selection of trees. This is a columnar ginkgo right here, and it's huge. It's absolute. I mean, here's eye level right here with me, and it just continues all the way up there. So it's huge, absolutely massive tree, eye level, and they want $132 for it. It gets 30 to 50 feet tall and 10 to 15 feet wide. This is a huge one. I wish that my ginkgo was this big. I mean, honestly, I'd rather just pay this money and have one this size. Columnar made hair tree. Wow. I don't know if it's a sterile one. Yep, seedless. This is exactly what you want when you get a ginkgo. Make sure you get one that says seedless on it. If it doesn't say seedless, you'll get the stinky, stinky berries. That is a killer deal, though. I mean, like the trunk on it's quite wide. That's a really great deal. And they've got a bunch of ginkgos here too, if you want bigger ones too. So they have Autumn Gold, which is a 35-foot spread by 40 feet tall. And this one these ones are $273, which, I mean, that's not too bad. That feels a little bit more expensive. I do kind of like the darker leaves on these ones though. You can see it's starting to yellow. That's so pretty. Okay, let's get out of those trees and see what other trees they have. I mean, this place is huge. There are all of these trees, and then and I think those are all stone fruit trees. And then they have this whole section too. I should probably ask somebody if they have dogwoods here. I'm sure that they would. I am seeing some weeping willows. They want $100. Pretty good size willow trees if you're looking for a willow. The nursery called the Rock Garden has really good prices on willow trees. Who is this? Some type of weeping. A weeping mulberry tree. Interesting. And then here is their whole evergreen section too. A lot of evergreens here. It's kind of cool to see. How much are these? I think this is what I have is one of these guys, $45. These are skyrocket junipers. I think that's what I have is a skyrocket. I can't remember. Either way, $45 is not bad at all. I have some huge trees here. Oh my gosh. Some of these are crazy. I don't even want to buy a tree that big. I don't want to dig that hole. I mean, I guess if you need instant impact, what does a tree this size cost? $200? What? Golden rain tree. Holy cow. That's not bad at all. Okay, well, what does this tree cost? Here is an alder tree, $200. What? These are huge. Can you guys, I mean, just so you guys get an idea of how big this is. And I mean, I don't even know how many gallons this thing is, but it is huge. And these trees are so massive. Wow. I wouldn't want to dig that hole though. Okay, we're gonna go this way because I think I see some birch trees and I love a good birch tree. And I want to know how much they cost potted up. $80. Oh, that's the hard part. These are European white birch. They do so well here. These are the ones that I have. I love them. Look at the bark on these. When they get a little bit older, they have the most beautiful white bark. When they're a little bit younger, their bark is that color. And when they're really young, the bark is this like wood color. But as they get older, they have stunning bark. Yeah, $80 for this guy. They're really, really beautiful. I mean, honestly, I would pay $80 for one of these guys. I do wish that mine were a little bit closer. I honestly would plant like a trio and I would plant them as close as these three pots are, like 1, 2, 3, just like that. And this side is all of their shrubs. I'm not really looking at any shrubs right now. Honestly, it's getting a little hot out here right now. So I think I'm gonna call it kind of a day. I'm getting a little too toasty. I can feel a little bit of a migraine coming on. So I think I'm just gonna grab this one plant. This one single Virginia creeper. I'm gonna grab this one over here. It looks a little bit better. Still feel like it's expensive, but I really want it and I want to get it planted now. So we're gonna grab it. So we're gonna go home and get this planted up now. I'm gonna check out really quickly and then get back on the road because I got a 45-minute drive home. I just got out to the car and I had to let you guys know that it was actually on sale when I got it. So they were doing a sale right now, and it is annuals and perennials and shrubs, 1 gallon size up, were 40% off. So I got 40% off it. So it was like $16.08 after taxes. I don't think that was a bad deal at all. So that I am very pleased. $16, great, makes me happy. Now we're gonna get home and I'm gonna go get that planted. Just kidding, we are actually at another nursery. As I was leaving, I saw a sign for another nursery. You know, I had to stop. This is called Leaf Nursery, and you pull in and it was already beautiful. And then, I mean, they've got like a little brick building right here. The entry was stunning. Let's go see what we can find here. Hopefully I find some really good fall stuff. They're having a sale right now. 50th anniversary. Let's go. So first, I absolutely am in love. Are you kidding me? Okay, so here are fall veggies. This place is really beautiful. And then so they've got the prices, $3.99, $6.99, $6.99, $8.99, $8.99. wave petunias. Okay, this is not bad. Look at how pretty. Look at the redwood. Isn't that amazing? Look at this statue. Holy cow. Whoa. This thing is huge. They have a really good amount of statuary here. $13.48. This is really cool. This is not a bad piece at all. I love the shape of this and the natural. And they have a really, really decent amount of statuary here too. And they also have some really pretty evergreen pieces.
The bathroom is way over there. Can you take them over there? Me? No.
I love this. This is actually a really pleasant place to shop. They've got a lot of shade cloth, so it makes shopping here really, really nice. The last nursery we were just at was really hot. And this is a 5-gallon for 41 or for 42. Big. How funny would it be if I found Virginia creeper here for cheaper? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh, they have my clematis, some big ones. It says 2-gallon. Oh, it's much bigger than a 2-gallon though. But what do I know? 43. I do like this one. It needs shade. Mine has too much sun. And look at that fountain with the lions. This one is really cool. How much is this piece? I don't see the price on there. I don't want to climb in there and reach for that. That is huge. And then I found some spirals. They have 2 of them. They're so beautifully done. It's hard. Spirals on camera don't always look the best, but these ones are beautifully, beautifully done. Oh, look at this. Is this like a variegated boxwood? That's really cool. Gosh, they have such good stuff here. This is my first time here. This is amazing. $390, so $400 for that's a really good boxwood spiral. Wow. I see some eucalyptus over there. That's kind of cool. We've got some 1-gallons for $20 a piece. This would be fun. I've seen some people who they grow eucalyptus. These ones are $50 a piece. And eucalyptus gets absolutely massive, but they're so fun for floral arrangements. They smell beautiful. They look beautiful. And what they do is they grow them, and then at the end of the year, they cut them all the way down to the ground. And then they let them regrow every single year so they don't have a chance to get absolutely massive. Okay, we're gonna go this way. I see the vine section over here. Oh look, hopseeds. That might be something that I need to grab in case mine die. Oh, nope, just like wisteria over here. Look at their signage, isn't that so cool? Yeah, nope. Okay, I'm glad I got the one that I grabbed. I do wanna know how much are their hopseeds here. 39, and these guys are huge. So these guys are probably 6.5 feet tall, something like that. Really beautiful. $39. I love hopseed bushes. I mean, I've talked about them so many times. 6 to 8 feet wide, hardy in zones 8 through 11. Yeah, sounds about right. 12 feet tall. Yeah. See, that's really nice when these companies put on more appropriate sizing. And sizing is always just kind of a guesstimate because things can get bigger or, if they're in the most ideal location. They do have some pampas grass, and pampas grass always has my heart. $40. They're so pretty. I think that they're invasive though, but they're just so pretty. How can you be mad at that? They grow like wildly on the side of the road right by my house, so I do tend to harvest some from the ones before they cut them down every year, but they're just so stunning, and I love how tall they get. They just get really, really wide. I wish you guys could see in person how big some of these things are. These are Laura pedlums, and these are huge. This is about eye level with me right here. This is so cool. They're so pretty. I love them. And to be able to see them, they grow so slow. So to see one at like a really mature size in a container is really kind of cool. It's kind of fun to see. I don't see the price on them though. I see one, but it's kind of like tucked around the back, and I'm not gonna fish around there. And they also have rows and rows and rows of trees here too. Let's see if we can figure out. So it says on sale right now, 15-gallon fruit trees are $80, which that doesn't feel too bad for a 15-gallon. And I don't really want to dig a 15-gallon, but lots of trees here too. So if I need trees, now I know where I need to actually go. Okay, here's some more of these spirals. They're so well done. I mean, this one's a little woolly, but I mean, I also don't want to dig a hole that big. That's absolutely insane. But really cool to see these. Does it say a price on this one? Yeah, $480. I think that's not bad. I mean, this spiral, there is eye level with me. Just so you get an idea of how big this thing is. It is massive. And this nursery is really big. It's just kind of like hidden, and it kind of has a hidden entrance. But I definitely recommend if you're local, come check this nursery out. Prices they seem about what they would have been 2 years ago. And it's actually a really peaceful nursery to walk. And the staff here, so incredibly friendly. They've asked me 3-4 times if I need help with anything, if I'm looking for anything, asked if I've got questions. They've fabulous customer service here. I wanted to see these boxwoods, these boxed trees. Holy cow. $1,100 for these sequoias. This is my camera on big lens. This is eye level with me, just so you know. I mean, if you literally need a whole tree, instant impact, they've also got those for you, which $1,100 feels like a lot of money, but for when you're getting a tree that's, I honestly don't even know, a 2-story building tall, that's amazing. I think that helps. That was the pergola thing that we just walked under, and even that was already extremely tall. That was probably 12 feet tall right there. So yeah, just to give you a simple idea of how big that is. And this is the rest of their ground covers, annuals. Is this lemongrass? Ooh, whatever this is very soft. Wow. Japanese sweet fig. But it's so much softer than some of the other figs that I've touched, or the sweet figs that I've touched. Wow, that's really nice. So that, my friends, is going to be where I end this video, actually, and we will get that planted a different day. The vine that I bought. The Virginia Creeper. Forgot what it was called. It was fun to find a new nursery. I do remember why I don't go to the other ones so often, because of the price point. It's very much a luxury price point. And then here, fun to find a new nursery. They have some really cool specimens. Very interesting pieces. It's kind of a small nursery. It's not massive, but it's a good sized nursery. It's probably bigger than the plant barn is, but they have bigger pieces here, bigger trees, bigger shrubs than the plant barn has. So if you're local, come check this place out. Gold Leaf Nursery in Anderson. And then Wyntour Gardens is also in Anderson. So I think that's where I'm going to head home. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for visiting with me in the garden centers, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.